Quarter notes.
You hear the song playing, you know the man's here, Brian from the Lido Theatre. How you doing today, sir?
Nice drum roll. Well, we did that last time, didn't we? That thing he did that you can't do. Yes.
Thanks for rubbing it in, Brian. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for braving the cold to be here, for thawing yourself out.
Incredible, isn't it?
Did you walk?
Yeah. Without a coat. Yeah, I did.
I don't.
I rode my Luna down here. Yeah. Hush.
You don't walk in the summer, I don't think.
No, I go from home to here
fair
to
point.
the
You're
Lido.
not at work usually before being here. That
I
makes
thought
sense.
you walked here for some reason.
She isn't very smart, is she?
Hey,
No, I'm kidding. Of course not. I would not walk, especially at 31 below.
Brian.
And if I did, I would do it quickly.
Brian, you are sassy today. I don't think you could walk quickly.
In this kind of weather, you're doing a brisk walk.
The other day, we had that big dump of snow.
Yeah.
And it was 28, 32 below, that kind of thing. And,
yeah.
But the snow has to be removed in those temperatures. You can't. And I look at what's going on around the city, and it is so interesting to see how quickly all the forces come. Like there's everybody and anybody who's got a skid steer or front end loader or graders. Everybody's working. And hats off to the city. It's not easy doing all of this. And then it snows again. And
True story.
When do you ever catch up? It's the
I wanted a skid steer for Christmas because I was like, look at the extra cash I can make when it snows. Just
Aren't you
clearing
too tall
driveways.
for a skid steer?
I don't know. Am I?
No.
I'd probably be a little uncomfortable in there.
Your
'Cause
head
I'm
would
tall and
literally
big.
like you'd have 2 fingers of headspace.
But I'm not like it's not like flying a fighter jet or riding being a jockey where you have to be 5'2". But you might be right.
No, I've been in a couple skid steers and a couple different pieces of equipment, and I'm just saying I feel like
in undisclosed locations at undisclosed times.
It's getting in and out of that little door,
Yeah.
perhaps. But no, they have bigger cabs and
you can you
bigger
get like a
buckets and-
taller one though?
I don't know.
Like if you're the Undertaker and you want to drive a skid steer, do they have an extra tall one for the dead man? He's driving around clearing driveways. Rest in peace.
I'm gonna find this out just for
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super impressed at the way that they are managing the streets to the best of their ability.
Absolutely.
I mean, the shit breaks down at minus 30. You know, I remember the equipment. We had this a couple of years ago where the city public works, you know, it was fruitless. You know, stuff was breaking, so it
was so cold.
And I remember
that
people
like,
were all
we
going,
can't
wow,
even...
you have to clean our streets. And
Yeah.
I posted perhaps a little bit of a poke, but up on the Luna, I had to shovel off the Luna, and it was so cold I snapped my plastic shovel. And so I took a picture of breaking my broken rigging, you know, in this temperature that my snow shovel got broken, and lots of people shared it and stuff. It was kind of funny, but
You got did you get the volleyball team to help you clear the snow?
This time again, yeah. And you know what?
Amazing! I love that they came back.
Yeah, and you know what? If anybody out there wants to pay it forward, wants to just get a hold of me, and I will relay some of the boys' names to you. And they love to come out there. They show up with the shovel. They just get at it, and you know they did it in probably a little less than 2 hours.
This is the Luna Lounge and your entire kind of sidewalk.
No, just the upper part.
Yeah,
I did the sidewalk down below, and you know it's. Can I do it? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. I enjoy snow shoveling, but they came and you know, gig work seems to be really important. That you know, we don't need a whole bunch of snow removal equipment in the summertime. We don't need a bunch of lawnmowers in the winter. And so, you know, having a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Instead of a lot of everything. And then that puts people to work who maybe happen to be not in camp or just happen to have a piece of equipment or you know, I mean, what a great.
You should own a business or something, Brian.
Yeah, what a great. You know what? When
should be an entrepreneur.
When I do sell the Lido, I am going to buy a skid steer. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to
mow lawns in the summer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well,
that's
shovel
golf
snow
time,
in the winter
you know?
anyway.
It's when I get to putt lots, every hole.
Let's talk about the business you currently own and some of the cool things coming up, like the.
So we've got a few open spots at Skyway Billboards out at the airport. That is one of the businesses that we have. Is that not what you meant?
I didn't know you owned those billboards. That's interesting. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, great exposure
talk about that
out
too
there.
if you want.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I was just being the smart ass, and I thought, you know, yeah, we've got Skyway Billboards out there. It's a great way. There's a lot of eyes that go past those every single day. The airport's busy.
Yeah.
You know, they got a lot of things going on up there. So anyhow, back to the regular programming. We had the Stephen Lee Olson and the JoJo Mason concert since we were last here a week ago.
Everyone had a good time that I talked to.
It was really good. But I'll tell you what, the difference in music, that is not country music. That's not your mother's country music, your father's country.
No, I think this is
modern.
like younger kind of country music.
Well, and not even like Stephen Lee Olson. I'll tell you what, he's written some songs for some country artists. He's a very good writer.
Yep.
But performance-wise, that guy's a rocker.
Yeah.
That guy, and this is what's
High
happening
energy,
in music now.
loud, yep.
It's not, oh, I'm a country star. No, you cross over into all genres so that you can appeal to way more people. You know, it's like being multifaceted. And if a song comes to you, it comes to you. If the lyrics come to you, if the music comes to you, you write it down, and it's like, oh, okay. And it's interesting, the process of how these guys, like how we wrote the song for Keith Urban, Blue Ain't Your Color. You know, it came to him, and you look at it and you go like, who would be the right person to sing this song? And then they present the song to him, and if they like it, giddy up, and if they don't, then they write another song or present it to somebody else. It's quite the process.
And that was either a number 1 or a top 10 hit for
top
Keith.
10.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, incredible. What a thing to be able to say you've done, right?
Yeah.
So good on him.
And he's done it more than once.
Yep.
So now he's out and he did this. You know, this is his first headlining event as the headliner of the concert, and you know, it's super. They were great to work with. The bus rolled up. They were in and out, and you know, it's just a real professional organization that they ran, and happy to have them. I know Cressman, big booking agent. They got good accolades on the Lido, and I got a phone call the next day. There's a bunch of different artists that they want to run through Fort St. John because it's such a good crowd. You know, and it's proud. I'm really proud of the fact that they want to utilize the Lido to do these things. So
I have to say, I saw so many posts on Facebook after the show and the day after being like, that was an amazing show. This was so great. I had so much fun from multiple people. So good job.
Well, yeah, we're the box. You know, we manage the box, and everybody that comes in, it's just nice to see the partnerships to make it all worthwhile. You know, Skylar had to deal with their soundman, Skylar System Sound Source or Rental Source. He, you know, he deals with them and the light show and all that kind of stuff, and we make sure that they've got sandwiches to eat. And it's just, you know, collaboratively, it's a big day. They roll in at 11 in the afternoon, and they get set up. The show starts at 7, and they're, you know, wheels on the bus are moving at 11:30 that night. So
there you go.
It's a long day.
Yeah, and they were in the midst of I think 10 in a row or something. They're at the end of it, 10 in a row. Like just 10 days in a row hitting shows, which is that's pretty busy.
Yeah, the last one they were finishing with Fort St. John. Then they were off to Hinton.
There you go.
And then they had, I think, a day or two off.
Yeah. So
yeah,
cool.
Got lots of things coming up. It's interesting to see how, you know, we talk about the diversity in how people write and how people present music, that kind of thing. The same thing happens with what we do, staying relevant with all the different people in the community. You know, we've got the preschool coming in on February 7th, which is this Friday night, and they're doing a fundraiser for the actual school themselves. They get charcuterie boards, they get Sweetwater Band playing. It's going to be a fun night out of dancing and libations and you know, that kind of thing, and all for another really good cause. You know, and I'm glad that they came to us to do their fundraiser. It's awesome. North Peace Senior Secondary, which part of the dream team shovel team there. I should get them jerseys, hey?
That would be
so
cool.
They should do.
There's an idea, the dream team shovel team or something like that. Shovel
well,
team.
I'm gonna think about it. Next Wednesday. I'm gonna show you the jersey. And my wife's probably going, "Oh my God, you just promised something." You know, I do that all the time. But North Peace Senior Secondary, they're doing a trivia night. Again, they're off to Europe.
Yeah,
you got a little trip there, so it's neat to see that they're doing things to raise money to facilitate what they want to do.
Yeah,
instead of going hands out and saying, "Hey, can you give us money?"
Yeah,
they're going to be out there and they're going to be earning it, which is super cool. Then it's time, the time we've all been waiting for. High on Ice.
Time to laugh your ice off.
Oh, and everybody go, "Oh, tickets are selling fast." They're almost like, we have no booths left.
Oh,
we have 2 6-seat tables and a smattering of 2s and 4s for Friday. Same thing for Saturday. So if we've got, if we've got 20, 30 tickets left for each night, I'd be surprised.
All right.
And it sells out every year.
Yeah.
We added another layer to it this year, not the actual comedy, but Sean Lacomber and Darren Schritter, or Damon Schritter, Darren. Those two guys are super funny. So
Pair of hilarious ice holes.
they are the best ice holes you're ever gonna meet. They're super funny. They are considering staying and maybe playing in the Ice Cube Open. Lovers of the cribbage, apparently. So,
look
they
at that.
may be putting the challenge out to the city of Fort St. John that him are going to take on whomever. I don't know. We'll see. It
I
depends
like
if
that.
they stay.
They might win because they'll be so distracting with just how funny they'll be.
Oh, kid.
Although
I know everybody wants
feel
to
like
play
there's
them,
some,
probably.
I feel like there's some really serious crib players that be like, no, not time for laughter. I am skunking you,
I'm
sirs.
about to, that's right. Let's stay focused, people. There's lots of levels of players.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's intermixed. And if people win, people lose.
Yep.
Sometimes you lose to somebody who doesn't know how to play crib because they don't know how to play crib and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing when they have with the cards that they have, and you can never guess it. And it's a bit of a read. Pardon me?
That would be me.
Oh. You don't know how to play crib?
I do not.
Oh, we should.
I didn't know what crib was till you came onto the
Oh,
show.
that's a fun game.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Your haystacks. Bug. In a minute. So, yes, the crib tournament. Damn, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. They've been sitting. Anyhow, it's another. We have the Ice Cube Open.
You got room in the crib tournament still, right, for some teams?
Yeah, we are. I'm going to say we are 20. We're 29 teams.
Okay.
And we can do. So, we're just about halfway.
Okay. So still
We
time.
like to take
Okay.
60, which is really full, but we like to take 60 for the tournament. So every day we're getting 2 or 3 entries. And a big thank you to Tom's Construction and True North Solutions. They are 2 of the main sponsors for this event. They don't do it because I say their name. They do it because they like playing the game,
Yeah.
and they like seeing everybody get out and enjoy themselves too. And the city of Fort St. John came on as the title sponsor for the event as well. So this is going to be a regular, ongoing thing.
Cool.
As part of our High on Ice celebration. That if it's going to be 35 below, it's going to be a little tough on people being able to stay out for hours and hours and hours. So
Yeah.
there's lots of things to do. You should check out the city's website because there's something for everybody out there, and you could stay busy all day long, and it's going to be a great celebration. So if you haven't entered the crib tournament, you should probably do that fairly soon.
Get on it.
Yeah. New thing again, not a new to us in the crib tournament issue, is we've got the Petroleum Association. They are doing an event called Pints and Pegs. Again, it is a crib tournament. It is open only to, the rules are you have to have one Petroleum Association member in your or on your team.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be lots of fun. We're going to see a lot of golf jerseys where, Team Tourmaline is going to kick the out of Team Macro Industries.
Yeah.
And, it's just be fun. It'd just be teams just talking smack. Thank you. You knew it. You don't play crib, but you know how to talk to smack. But just
I could
a lot of fun.
distract whoever needed to be distracted during playing. Like I would probably, if I won, it would be by fluke, and it'd be because I was just so distracting. Like no high key because I'm a silly goose. So like I would just distract the people at the table.
Are you on a trivia team yet?
No.
Okay, folks, she still has not found a date for trivia night. Someone out there, please take her.
I'm horrible at trivia.
You wouldn't be there for your knowledge.
I'm
You're there for your team spirit. We talked about this already.
Unless there's a Jonas Brothers trivia topic, in which case, winner chicken dinner over here.
I'll let you know. Jonas Brothers topic, I got you. I'll take the team.
Okay. There you go.
Take
You
them
need
to
a
the
Jonas
promised
Brothers.
land. That's good. So that's Sunday, February 23rd is the Pints and Pegs crib tournament. You can enter online at the lido.ca. A really feel-good night is coming up. The 100 Women Who Care. They do it a couple times a year. This is Tuesday, March 11th at the Lido again. It's the Fort St. John Senior Citizen Society, North Peace Pregnancy Care, and Fort St. John Women's Resource Society. Wow. All 3 very worthwhile, dedicated organizations to improving things in Fort St. John for their particular area. And, it's just 100 women get together, and it's always more than 100.
Which is always so cool to see.
Oh, it is. They come in, and within an hour and a half, they've been presented to, they've chosen the winner, they've had their glass of wine, they've, and presented a check, and it's just such an awesome event. There's, I think the last time we had 170, something like 160.
Yeah.
It is super good. And Bud and Lisa Williamson over at Fort Motors, they always buy everybody a welcome beverage. And Macro Industries always throws in free popcorn for everybody as much as you want, and it's just people wanting to participate in the event and help out wherever they can. So that's kind of cool. Those are the events coming up. There's some music events coming up that we haven't or won't announce yet because we haven't quite figured it out. But happy February. I mean, it's full. It's exciting. We live in the north, so get out there and live in the north.
Now, Brian, if someone wants to purchase tickets or find out more about any of those events, they can hit up the lido.ca. But how can they call you? What's your number?
Well, I'm going to ask Dub if he would know. I believe it's 250 prefix.
Yes, 785-3011.
See, he says, I love that way the voice comes across.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you right now.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I got the website down, okay?
Yes, you did. Thelido.ca. And check it out. We've got so many events, and if there's things that you want to do, things that you'd like to bring in, you saw a band, you saw an act somewhere, let us know, and we'll reach out to them. Sometimes it's easier, bringing the one or two to the 200 to 300 than it is trying to get the 300 to go see the one or two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
May it be warmer.
Hi,